Hi guys, I'm Shmee, hello and welcome back to the channel where finally I'm back in Dubai, here at the Autodrome where currently there are some motorbikes out on track and reunited with the Shmeemobile, my AMG GT Black Series, out here looking glorious in the sunshine, all thanks to my friends at Quant Fury. But now to continue the journey, it's been here for far too long. I intended to be back much sooner. In the meantime, it's been in the safe hands of the team at Cars, here at the Cars Cafe, but now it's time to get straight back into it and head over to VIP Motors. Now, I've been to visit VIP Motors a few times in the past. They're one of the leading supercar dealerships here in the UAE, and I've seen some pretty awesome cars with them. I've even driven a 177 and a 918 Spyder, but at the moment they not only have one Lamborghini Veneno in the showroom, they have two Lamborghini Venenos on display, plus plenty more, including Bugatti Divos, you name it. Well, there are only, two or three handfuls of Venenos in the world, 3 coupes, a prototype, and 9 roadsters. I've seen a few of those myself, including one of the 2 cars today, but we're going to go over there because double Venenos is not something you see all that often, and of course, it's wonderful to be back with this. I know that I said it far too many times when I was out here with the car at the tail end of last year, but how good does the solar beam yellow look in the sunshine of the Middle East? Respraying this car was the best decision ever, and making it even more of a beast with the Opus upgrades, the sound and the power, and hopefully I'll get it out on track soon as well. But what I was saying just a day or two ago when I was taking the Lamborghini Huracan STO over to the dealer to get a few things done is how quickly time has flown. 5 months since I collected that car. Well, believe it or not, it has been 2.5 months since I parked up the GT Black Series in storage here at Cars. Time has flown by. I intended to be out here much earlier into the new year. Things kept me pretty busy back at home in the US as well, but finally made it back to this monster to take it out today. We still have, amusingly, the parking passes from the Abu Dhabi F1 in the front windscreen. I just think it's a bit of a nice touch, having had it out here and having done so many miles. We've got about 4,000 miles on the car so far, many more to come. Full PPF, obviously, from Topaz back at home, looking wonderful. But let me just open this up. Everything obviously exactly as I left it, ready to rock and roll today. Oh, from the sunshine out here, my windscreen mount seems to have fallen down. Definitely something to pop back up. Whoa, it's hot inside here. Yeah, 6,167 kilometers. It's really, really quite hot. Let's pop it into individual. Just press the paddle, start it up. Yes, that sounds good. The traffic sign assist doesn't work out here, but we're definitely going to need a whole load of air conditioning. That's already blasting hard. But let's head over, as I said, to VIP Motors, because there's some pretty cool stuff to go and see. Time for the first little drive here, but also, by the way, there are some prototype Mercedes doing some hot weather testing. Let's get this into gear. We've got the aircon blasting. I'm actually going to turn it down just a notch. We're an individual. It's always that moment of having not driven the car for a short while, just having to have a quick reset of the brain and how exactly it works. So, right-hand drive car out here, which means I need to remember to drive on the right in a right-hand drive car. I know that sounds really obvious, but when you haven't done it for a while, it takes just a little bit of thinking again to make sure you don't get it right. So very soon I am going to be back here actually at the Autodrome for a bit of fun with this, because it's a track beast, and one of the things I really want to do with it out here is make the most of some track action. So we'll certainly be doing that soon. For now, let's get back comfortable in here. It immediately feels so insanely cool. I just remember that I need to watch out for all of the various speed bumps, because it's so low with the aero fins that you have underneath that when you get to a bump like this, if you aren't really, really careful, it's going to scrape on them. So you just have to kind of take it easy. We've got about a 20-minute drive from here. Engine won't be warm enough. A little bit of pops and bangs. The beauty of Cup 2Rs, hey, they're instantly at temperature. They're at 36 degrees. In fact, the right ones facing the sun are at 41 at the front and 42 degrees at the back, just sitting parked up, which is ridiculous. They're at operating temperature. They're good to go. So let's head our way out, driving back in Dubai, and go find these Venenos. The amazing thing with Dubai is that every time you come here, there's construction going on. All of the cranes, all of the new buildings, everywhere you possibly look, and you can see the main skyscrapers of the city off into the dusty distance, really. Anyway, we're heading up this way, actually, in fact, up there, you can spot the Burj Al Arab, the sail, the hotel, just out to the left, and then probably off in the distance is the Burj Khalifa, but we can't see that right now. Either way, it's just as crazy as it ever was to be driving my UK registered right-hand drive AMG GT Black Series out here on the roads in Dubai. This makes very little sense, but I'm totally okay with it. It's really, really cool. Anyway, onwards, because I know what's waiting. Funny story, for the first time having this car out here, I just got pulled over. The policeman didn't really say very much, just checked my documents, obviously the import paperwork and the registration, insurance, license, etc, etc. But all completely fine, as you would expect. Cars gave me all the documents needed, and now we're here at VIP Motors. So, what do we have? Lots of nice cars. Oh yes, I can see the big ones. I can see the big ones inside. Let's get this parked up here. Let's not hit that curb in front. I don't quite know how far to go forwards. And head inside. Also, SLS Black Series. Lots of Porsches, GT3s and the likes. But we're here for what's further inside the showroom. Let's go check them out. Leaving my car in the sunshine then for a moment beside the exceptionally busy Sheikh Zayed Road. Prepare for awesomeness here at VIP Motors. Have a look at the cars that greet us inside the showroom. What about this? The pair of Lamborghini Venenos flanked by a pair of Bugatti Divos, 2 of the 40 and 2 of the 9 Veneno Roadsters. The familiar car to me in the satin black. You might remember I drove that very car in London a few years ago when the owner invited me to experience it, and the first time I've seen this car in the gloss black with the red interior. These are the epitome of Lamborghini, the most Lamborghiniest of Lamborghinis, as I've referred to them in the past, part of the Few Off series, but the ultimate in exclusivity. They made 3 of the coupes originally, all in silver, with the different coloured pinstripes around the bottom in the colours of the green, white and red, the Italian flag, the tricolore, plus a factory prototype. And I've seen the red pinstripe car and the factory car. Then they made the Roadsters, which they made 9 of, launched in red. I've seen, well, this car before, of course, the satin carbon car. There's only one in full exposed carbon fibre bodywork, the white one in the USA, and now the gloss black one as well. So technically I've seen 6 of the 13 Lamborghini Venenos, but just look at these things. 6.5 litres of naturally aspirated V12, the most crazy of bodywork and design. Le Mans style, huge rear wing, the shark fin with the integrated snorkel over the top. Look at this diffuser back here, and in particular, look at the tailpipes in the centre of it. Sounding phenomenal, 750 horsepower. I'm not going to try and pronounce all of the Italian. Prodotta Sant'Agata Bolognese, the home of Lamborghini. An LP750-4 four-wheel drive. Absolutely incredible. Permanently open for the Roadsters. This cut side window design and the bright green of this interior against the satin black. I think maybe number 2 Veneno. And alongside it, I believe this car is number 1, the gloss black, with the red Alcantara, the Veneno embroidery. I like the contrast of the satin black for the louvres over the buttresses and that area towards the rear as well, but it's pretty rare to see one of these. To see 2 of them only here at VIP Motors. Yes, 1 Veneno. That's fairly mind-blowing, and that's just the beginning. We'll go for a quick walk around because Enzo, Elva, lots to see, starting with the Bugatti Divo. And this is like the launch spec of the Divo, but look a little closer and it's actually exposed carbon fibre bodywork with the blue accents. We've got that dual tone interior distinct to the Divo, but a similar philosophy really for Bugatti, having limited run, even more special version, bespoke bodywork, bespoke finishing details, headlights, design, dynamic version of a Bugatti car. If we come through this way, that Enzo I think is in Nero Daytona, slightly metallic, really dark grey. With a carbon spoiler at the rear, different logo badge worn back there, but obviously the Enzo, the car that wears the founder of the company's name himself. We've got a pair of Morgans, got some Brabus S-Classes, we've got a line of S-Class Maybachs, we've got an Elva, one of the 149, with the dual tone silver, the permanently open McLaren Barchetta. We've got another Bugatti Chiron just here, that's the other Divo, kept under cover, keeping it out of prying eyes for the time being. But if we come on through this way to go for a rapid walk, SVJ 63 Roadster, one of only 63, Ferrari 488 Pista Spyder, 812 GTS, F8 Tributo, a pair of SF90 Stradales, the Mansouri Rolls-Royce Ghost, the new Ghost. Come through further, California T, another Lusso, GT2 RS, a trio of AMG GT Black Series. Yeah, with mine parked outside. We've got a 918 Spyder Visac package, one of the more track-focused 918s. With the Visac, you get that carbon windshield, carbon wing, and those aero pieces around the back as well. Tucked in here, the SLS Black Series, another GT2 RS. We've got a Turbo S, GT3, SLS, and a DB9. This is a very nice, super dark green 812 GTS with a tan interior, which is right up my street, not going to lie. Got a Porsche Taycan, Brabus G-Wagon. Oh look, a pair of Ferrari Monzas, again hidden away undercover for the time being. Bentley Continental Speed convertible, a pair of Mansouri Venenos, their full conversion package for the Lamborghini Urus. We've got so many cool cars in here. Yeah, those are kept out of our eyes for the time being. Oh look, Brabus XLP Adventure, the super limited off-road, or even more off-road version, I should say, of the G-Wagon that Brabus have made, lifted with the pickup bed at the back. Crazy thing. Cullinan SF90 Assetto Fiorano package. If we come through this way, we've got a 599 GTB, we've got an Aventador S Roadster, we've got an 812 GTS, and look at all of those grills of the Maybachs. I like this in the dark blue. If we squeeze on carefully between the cars and come through here, look at this. It just continues. Quite a few RS6s, new GT3, we've got a turbo. I don't even know where to look. Look at that colour on the Bentley Continental just here, the green. Lots of Rolls-Royce Cullinans, Lamborghini Uruses, of course, out here, hugely popular cars. If we come down this way, through the 911s and the Bentleys, make our way down past some of the Lambos, we've got a Evo rear-wheel drive Spyder, Evo Spyder, Evo, Aventador S Roadster, 600 LT Spyder. Oh, I'm loving the magenta on the rolls at the end there, the Phantom drop head. We've got the Ghost, Dawn, Wraith. Let's come through. Oh, spot the blue of the MC20, Maserati MC20 just lurking through here. Very cool. Performante Spyder, G-Wagons aplenty. This is car dreamland at VIP Motors. More Venetus Mansouri Uruses down at the end, through the Range Rovers and the Cullinans. Spirit of Ecstasy sitting proud, adorned the front of each of these cars. We've got the Mansouri car here with the crazy carbon fibre for the bonnet. Look at what they've done with that. Looks almost like a kitchen workpiece. We've got, yeah, a line of Uruses. Well, the navy blue looks good. This is absolute supercar, luxury car, ultimate paradise. Look at that, all of the Maybachs. Obviously not long now until my SF90 is ready. I didn't go for the Assetto Fiorano, but I do love the carbon wing. You get that ducktail as an option with that. I did order on mine though, parts like those in carbon fibre, and the side skirts and the front splitter as well. You can spec these things in so many different ways. Oh, of course, that's the Cayenne Turbo GT. Haven't actually spent any time around one of those yet. I should have spotted the distinct gold wheels. But come back through this way. What an awesome, awesome display of cars in the showroom here at VIP Motors, flagshipped by this quad display, the double Divos and the double Venenos. Feast your eyes on that. It's not a sight that you see very often. Two Venenos side by side, but nothing but the best here at VIP Motors. Astonishing, absolutely astonishing. The team here at VIP Motors have very kindly allowed me to take the key to this Veneno for a moment, to take a step on board and to start it up so we can hear the V12. So let's come and take a better look inside this car. Safely pop that back in my pocket, open up the doors, all of the drama as you would expect from a Lamborghini, and feast your eyes in here. We've got those flaps in the centre in the colours of the tricolore as well, the carbon instrument binnacle. I'm going to very carefully step inside this car. These are exceptionally valuable, and this is only 100 or so kilometers on the clock. This is virtually brand new. Of course, to start it, you've got the flip switch, then it's put on the brake, hit the button, and take a listen. There we go, the V12. Goodness me, look at the dashboard as well. very much fighter jet style. This really set the wave ahead of the next, I suppose, generation of Aventador. I have to stop it for a moment given we're indoors, but of course introducing all of this, the Fuel Off series from Lamborghini has always been a preemptor for what comes next. Look at this with the full carbon door cards. Pull them down like that. Just awesome. Sat inside here. It's such a cool place to be, and I'm in a Veneno looking at a Veneno. Madness, absolute madness. Look at that, the snorkel behind. What a fantastic thing. Let's open the doors. It's like on a normal Aventador, just like so, and then carefully step out beside the Bugatti Divo as well. Goodness me. Close that back down. Wow, that is quite something. What a day seeing both of those. What a day. As showrooms go, VIP Motors is pretty special. All of those cars in the window as well, and of course this out in the sunshine here in Dubai. Again, I was looking forward to getting back behind the wheel. What a cool car it is. What an exciting thing to drive again. But this is just the start of a few very cool activities to come back out here in the UAE. Now, one thing I did want to do that I should talk about for a moment is that I did want to take the car to other countries in the region, perhaps to Saudi Arabia, to Bahrain, to Qatar, to other locations. Unfortunately, the Carnet system is a little bit more complicated than that. You can't just drive a UK car across the border or even transport it across the border. It has to be officially registered in the country through an airport or a seaport. So it's not logistically very simple, and I think that might kind of squash the plans that I had. So for now, here in the UAE, making the most of this. You can go, I think, over to Oman, so maybe that's one to look into. We'll have to see how it goes. But either way, this thing out here is mega. I'd missed it big time, but today, to hop back on board from Cars, it's crazy to have it out here, and thanks again to Quant Fury for making that possible, and then to come over and see the double Venenos here at VIP Motors. That's a pretty good way to get the ball rolling again back out here in Dubai. So thank you very much, as always, for your support, guys. I'm looking forward to sharing some immense stuff during this trip, but that's it for this time, and I'll see you again very soon. Cheers.